your knees up so that your feet are just behind your buttocks. And now you're going to put your hands on your hip bones, and as you breathe in and feel your lungs sideways, you're going to tilt your pelvis up as you breathe out, so you're imprinting your spine on the floor. So release, breathe in, breathe out, and feel that pressure. And even this is starting to work those abdominals. So if you do this for 10 repetitions, breathe in, breathe out as you crunch your pelvis back towards your ribs. So you're closing that gap, you're increasing that internal pressure, and you're imprinting your backbone onto the floor. You can do as many of these as you like. The more you do, the stronger your internal muscles will get, pulling that navel back to spine, and that rocking motion is moving your lower abdominals, and the pressure is tightening the muscles around your belly button. Taking your legs up now to tabletop, so you want your hips and your knees to be in line, imprinting your backbone into the mat. So you breathe in, breathe out, and you have to push physically, pulling that navel to spine, pushing your backbone down, because you won't feel the tilt of your hips now that your knees are elevated. So your legs are slightly apart. Now, ordinarily, you put your hands behind your head and bring your body up, but this exercise is just as effective in situations where you haven't got full range of movement. If you leave your arms on the floor at level 1, or you can bring your arms up and push them slightly forward. I'm imagining that this will cause pressure here on your lymph areas, so you can go there, or put your palms on the floor and keep your head and shoulders off. So whichever is safest for you. So you might have to practice to find the right level. So I'm going to show you arms on the floor now. So you breathe in, breathe out, push that navel to the spine so that you imprint it onto the floor so there's no gap. And all you're going to do is simply straighten one leg at a time. So that an in-breath out, and bring it back in. And by doing this, you're using your core to keep your torso absolutely still, and your arms aren't doing anything. Don't let your knees come further forward than your hips, otherwise it will change your posture, and that will change the group of muscles that we're working. So simply bend and stretch. If you want to mix it up, you can stretch them up, bend them down, push away. The exercises seem really lame and tame and slow, etc., but they really do work. So you push away, and to bring that weight in when you breathe out, you need your core locked on to bring the weight of that leg in, because there's nothing else working it, only those tummy muscles. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, push away, breathe out. Hold that navel to spine as you challenge the body, keeping still. So you keep the body as still as possible. With practice, once you've got the hang of your breathing, you needn't make such deep breaths. You'll find that you can just go, because you've become aware and your abdominal muscles have got stronger and they know what to do. And muscles have memories, so they all go back to their original position. You don't get as flexible as when we're babies, but it will come back, because all the time you're strengthening and lengthening the tissues, activating all the muscles and all the fibres within those muscles. When you've had enough, hug your legs in, take a deep breath, breathe out, stretch out, arms above your head, flex your feet, push your heels away, and just stretch as far as is comfortable. Breathe in, and breathe out and flop into the floor. Bring your arms back by your sides, bring your knees into tabletop again, so it's a knee, legs slightly apart, arms out to the side and relaxed. Breathe in, breathe out, and then with that anchor down feeling, you should be able to gently twist your legs over to one side as you take your head to the other side. And once they're there, if this is too much strain on your underarm, come back to center. So you breathe in, breathe out, And instead of repeating this side to side, I'll just show you the other side. So breathe in, breathe out. When you're there, turn your head away, breathe in, breathe out to pull those legs up. And so your waist is getting a workout, your lower abdominals are helping to move your legs. If you want to exercise your waist, if this is causing a problem with your arms, just lie on the floor with your arms outstretched beside you, or bring them down slightly. So long as they're on the floor, your shoulders are flat and comfortable. I don't want you to put any pressure on your underarms, okay? So we're just going to move from the waist this time. So put your feet to centre, legs flopped to one side, and just windscreen wipe your legs back and forth. And this is rotating your waist. You breathe in and out, you're holding your core on tight, and you're just twisting that waist back and forth. From there, if you wish, put your left leg straight, bring your right leg up, bend your left knee into you, pull that right leg forward, breathe in, breathe out, and anchor down, and just take small circles. So this again is your side waistline muscles, and you're just travelling across the left knee slightly in a clockwise motion. 7 and 8. Stop, change direction, anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Bend the knee, put the foot flat on the floor, straighten the left leg. So your right foot is anchored down, your navel is to your spine. You're going to breathe in, breathe out, press down into the mat. So all this time, the work is going on in your torso and your core, so that your core isn't moving, stabilizing everything else in your body. The only thing that's moving is a hip rotation, but what is creating that is the lengthening of the leg muscles, trying to get the leg as straight as possible, and the abdominal muscles that are keeping that leg elevated, and you get a bit in your glutes as well. 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs and just paddle your knees up and down to release. Breathe in, breathe out, just flop onto the floor. Arms by your side, breathe in, breathe out. Navel to spine this time without imprinting your spine, because you're just relaxing and winding down. Breathe in, breathe out. So you're bringing the ribs down and pushing the belly button back, but you haven't got that tilt on now because your legs are flat on the floor. I hope that helps. If you need any more, or if you think it's going to work, well, it should work, but it's just whether you like to do it. I didn't put it in a long video because it might be too big a file to send. Take care. Bye.